Hello, 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 hello. We are back with some more Anno. I'm not 100% sure what I probably want to achieve in this session, to be honest. I'm thinking maybe Crown Falls. Potentially more old world stuff. So I think I'd rather get Crown Falls up to a semi-decent standard. And then do something like Embessa or the Arctic. I might be a bit slow on doing a few things. I'm having really weird, funky tingling sensations through my thumb and index finger on my right hand, which could point to possibly like carpal tunnel. So just bear with. So at the moment, Bright Sands is kind of self-sufficient with the amount we've got. Oil seems to be at a good standard. Let's just upgrade that. The game just is having a bit of a think. It always does when I first boot it up. I'm going to upgrade it again. I didn't realise I could change the look of the harbour. Oh, it's the railway. It's the actual trains itself. Dum. Okay. So again, influence is kind of our lacking resource. Which I'm hoping when we get...
Now's your moment.
No. Nothing's happening.
One final
It's all neutral.
uncompromising journalism.
Everything else here is
Apathy is the carbuncle of society.
sort of self-sustaining. Submachine should slowly get back on track because we've upped its production last time, but it's gonna take a bit of time to do so. So let's have a look. We've got timber and bricks on the go. Let's blueprint what we want. Alright, first, where will we have our oil harbour? Most of the oil will come in from this corner here. So it makes sense to have our oil harbour. But then do we want the trains to come straight through? So either that or I'd throw the oil harbour in over here and have it come straight through. Because I think we'll have more than just investors and engineers. I think we'll have artisans on here. Just blueprint out a few things.
No power is legitimate, but the irrepressible.
Apparently there are
power
riots in my streets. I don't like the sound of that. We'll go have a look in a second. Yeah. That's because there's a plus 70% riot chance. It is why I've got police. How many police have I actually got? Why does that stop there? I've got 2 on the island. 1 over here. 1 down here. Just be safe, I'm just going to throw 1 there. I'll quiet down, Hugo.
To sweep your city of its soul.
A competitor's island
Oh,
withstood
oh,
an
withstood.
attack.
We looked at that the other time. So what I tend to like doing is having like artisans all along these islands, just because their houses don't interlink like the engineers do. And then having probably something like the, where is it?
Little fish are careful who they swim with.
Having the palace somewhere central, so it can, the benefits can reach everywhere. Maybe like a world fair in this corner. To begin with, most of this area will probably be production. And we'll just start a basic very basic population down over here.
This city is a magnet for genius.
No. What? Oh yeah, I know there's ruins.
Where to?
But to be fair, we could pick up...
On our way.
We might be able to get rid of the ruins. Okay.
Lift achieved.
And then what I might do is take some steel, maybe a little bit of windows over to Cape Trelawney. So the harbour is now finally rebuilt fully.
Airborne and ready to go.
We'll take 1 actor over. We'll take the 3rd dealer over. And a load of iron. What I'm thinking is we can locally produce fur. I don't even have a ship in this session. You.
Unfurl the sail.
Is there something? I thought there was something floating in front.
It is not my job to know their crimes, only to find a fitting punishment.
That's
Stations.
creepy. Okay, so we'll send a ship over,
Have the devil
because I think we'll need to conquer a small island or 2. That's not an island. That is... Problem is, I was going to get this island, but someone beat me to it. Alright, so I think I'm going to need this island and this island as minimum, because I'm going to need the fur. Let's have a look at what's going on with our expedition. The Jolly Roger. Pirates. The torn black flag bearing skull and crossbones is a shock to those on your expedition that thought these scoundrels were a dying breed. A weather-worn ship emerges from the mist, ready to send you straight to the bottom of the sea. Astride her bows stands her colourful captain. Axe raised, and along with her rails, a spectral silhouette of a starving crew hungry to feed. Alright, we can have an officer make a rousing speech, or, since we're actually on a battleship, we can maneuver into attack position with a plus 70%. Let's do it.
All in the big guns.
You swivel on sixpence, ready to blow them away, quickly setting sails to curb momentum. Your ship turns into the shallowest possible arc for a vessel this size, a maneuver only a tactician well accustomed to risk would attempt. Meanwhile, some of your crew have improvised a few grenades, should you want to make use of them. We can fire cannons or improvised grenades. We'll fire the cannons at 70% chance. The pirates are sunk before they have a chance to do any damage at all. Your ship's guns target the most mould-ridden flank of the Corsair ship, smashing it through. The antique vessel collapses in on itself, and your sailors enjoy the resulting plunder, almost as if they themselves had been the pesky pickaroos. So we got a cannon. Alright. So we've got a school, we've got a church. I'm going to put police station in just to be safe. Just treat the birds how I want, game. We're not going to think about how to make this look good, because we'll end up moving. Just using like a quick way to move these. So they will just be in a uniform kind of order. We have a path over here. That's just a mock placement, so we can ignore technically where that's sat right now.
Dogma!
I kind of want to start getting steel production on this island. What's our
Your
quest?
ship has
What's our
returned from
quest
its
line
voyage.
here? We need to sail to Alderney and then get 100 farmers. Alright, we're just gonna go claim these islands with our airship. So we can at least start.
When a queen asks you to do something,
Okay.
You reached a new milestone.
We're now a village.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Fiend! Stop grabbing it all!
nose forward.
Okay. I reckon I should actually just build them. Oh, we don't have the influence for that one. When's our next influence boost? Okay.
You are sure you weren't followed?
Thank you for that. Coffee roast, so we get more chocolate production. Free chocolate production.
Aye.
Tell me when it's there.
Airborne and ready to go. Where to? Adjusting for winds.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Let's load that up. I have a feeling I'm gonna want this in the actual Cape Trelawney session. And then that can be one of our trading ships. And then we can transfer fur and clay over. Okay. So at the moment, our biggest issue is just influence. And technically these lot are wanting everything under the sun that I'm not even providing yet. So this island we're going to focus on fur and clay.
Airborne and ready to go.
We're going to take everything.
Squatter! I won't sue you, I'll ruin you.
We'll take everything back, and then on this island, for now, we'll just have it produce its own timber. Okay. Let's focus on some production chains. I want to blueprint them. Alcohol is probably going to be a big one. We will just throw the farms elsewhere. or just copy and paste them. Because I'm thinking a lot of the items will probably use like alcohol consumption. Oh no, I did want to place there. Alright, let's start getting fish going. We're not producing enough fish already.
Where to?
Untold perils await us.
Snaps again. We just need to wait for some timber. So let's have a look. Tavern troubles. The hoodlums are asking for it. They each harbour its own ill-famed tavern, and this one is no exception. While your crew enjoys a beer at the counter, the tavern door slams open, the bartender stiffens, and the volume of conversations dwindles. The newcomers are regulars of the bad kind. One of the scruffy men elbows your doctor and gasps as the alcohol splashes on his unkempt clothes. He immediately grabs your sailor by the collar and demands an apology. They want to fight, let them come up, plus 50%. Offer them a drink to ease the tension, plus 30%. Let's fight. Ah, your crew crushes them. The collar-grabbed doctor slaps away the hand of the hoodlum, seizes his sleeve, and pulls him over his shoulder, sending him crashing into the table. With a roar, the other thugs pounce on your sailors, who greet them with jabs to the chin and sternum, downing the attackers with no more than 2 hits per man for seconds for the pleasure of good fighting for. The tavern applauds the action, and the bartender offers a round to celebrate the well-deserved beating. We've got a great crew going on. Okay, let's quickly deal with
Just say the word.
this. You can go into the harbour, you can go over here. We'll quickly have a
Here's
look at what you want.
revolutionary. I
Puzzle.
believe you will solve this problem.
Okay, we're looking for apparently a lost child.
You're faster than the old Honolero.
Ooh, okay. Because I know that's going to disappear. We just got a gold item for that. Oh, this is an amazing one as well. Affects champagne cellar, rum distillery, advanced rum distillery, hacienda rum distillery. Unique specialists may visit your city.
Attention for the Admiral.
This is like one of the items you would want. I'm going to throw that over. I'm going to throw that one over.
Set sail.
We'll just switch 2 of our ships over. Where's our coffee roasters? Here.
What brings you here, Gov?
So let's have a look at our chocolate production. It's at 23 tons. It's now at 35. But can we
are
still
out of
produce... Are we still producing enough coffee beans? No.
Storeroom's full, boss.
Alright, what's this festival doing? All production buildings are at plus 20%. Alright. We're gonna wait for the festival to be over before we mess with anything. It's this one we need. So snaps is fine. Next we need a cloth chain. Okay, but we still need sheep farms. And I'm a bit of an idiot here. Because we actually need a warehouse there. Let's just up our timber production.
Skies are clear.
Competitors have agreed a peace deal.
Okay. What I can do is switch those over, so we can at least get the potatoes going for the snaps. We'll need one wheat farm, just for silos.
Ready for a challenge.
Okay. It'll be a new group. This will be fur and clay. Fur. This is going to be purely a Cape Trelawney. Trelawney. This has a 350 space. As our ships come in, yes. So this, unfortunately, this is an ordinary colony. I kind of want to get the aluminium smelters off this island. They take 15. I'm thinking I could have had 3 situated here. And the load on this island, but the population doesn't do us credit right now. Our attractive is not that high because we're not actually using that much rum. Dun, 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 dun. Now, I'm thinking that could be moved elsewhere. Champagne cellar, so we could put it in the old world where we'll mass produce rum. Ah, expedition has returned. Okay, so we have a royal trading charter, minus 50% prices for 3 hours. The Oxford Electrical Bell. All production buildings get minus 40% workforce and minus 20% maintenance cost. And Mr. Swell, the hydronamist, whatever. Minus 40% workforce needed and minus 20% cost. We've actually got him, I believe. So we'll throw that back on. We'll do an easy botanical one.
Ship shape.
We will just refill the schnapps and we'll get going because it's got everything. And we'll just slowly
Your
chip
ship
away.
has returned from its voyage.
Awaiting new horizons.
Okay.
Dress as one, but think apart.
So we still need to upgrade schnapps again. I'm gonna upgrade the silos.
Ready for a challenge.
Upgrade that, so it should be at 450 storage now. And then to upgrade it again, just gonna be missing windows, cement, because the timber will get gradually.
Where to?
I'm gonna send you to Ditchwater in preparation of getting more materials. I think what I might do is I'm just looking at the islands of which could be best to nicely take over. This is probably one of the better ones in terms of space. For ship safety, this is probably going to be best, because then we control the whole in and out section of the world. Something draws me to this island for some reason. Alright. Let's buy a share. Ah, that costs a lot of influence.
We loves you, we does.
Alright, let's start work on looking at the next lot of production chains. So that this should be able to feed 2 slaughterhouses and then 2 slaughterhouses. we're gonna take it off the main road, otherwise it will try. What do we need from this one? I think I just wanted another island, I think. It could have been red pepper, but we'll be using Docklands.
May we see these shores again.
May we see these shores again. Now, what can I use? What can I build here? I kind of want another one of him, but it's going to be very hard to source him. Let's go with unequipped. I kind of want to start champagne. So we're going to have to get some artisans. An
Your
artisans
ship has returned
want
from its voyage.
a school.
Ready to fly.
I think what we'll take from here is loads of timber. Because that's what's going to stop us from building, I think. They're going to want a church. Why did that road not build all the way? Alright, so we can have these. Kind of in the corners. It's a terrible design. I need this sort of more central because they need a variety theatre. Just throw a hospital in the corner. And then we will pave all this. Okay, so I don't think we'll get you. You could be iffy. That's an iffy one.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
A burner, okay. Right. I reckon it will get that one just. And we'll have to have a look about some of the very corner ones. Again, this isn't permanent. This is just so we can start some production chains. And getting our basic population up. And then we
Your
can start
ship has
planning some
returned
stuff
from its
out
voyage.
for permanent locations. And I'll just throw a fire station in there as well. It's actually really fast to go from Cape Troy to the old world. So I might leave this as farmers for now. I think I'm going to need 2 more fisheries. Let's have a look. Okay. We're overproducing, but we're going to eat into that slowly but surely. Where's our islands? One's here.
Steersman.
And one's here. Wait. Let's take some bricks, come down here. We can upgrade this. Build some storage. And, we should be able to start some basic brick production down here. We should provide a road there. So quite often I will build, when I do Crown Falls, I normally do artisans, engineers, and investors here. And I throw like farmers and workers into sort of the sort of area up here. But I'm not sure what I want to do this time round. Let's just throw a couple more warehouses in. Because quite often I'll hide some production chains up the top here. Until I can get them off the island. When's our next influence goal? It's another 5k. Okay.
Aye.
We should be able to build 3 of those, so our storage is now 300. We're actually going to leave the ship there. because we're going to wait for... some more timber. And I'm
It's
gonna
set to snag the market then, eh?
up the timber production.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Alright, let's, no, wrong session. Let's see what we're doing market-wise. Ah, okay, we finally got steam motors going in. Okay, that's good. No. So in a different item, we're going to have to start buying or trading in chocolate, because that's one of our goals. Do we have much tallow? No. We need to trade in 2,205. So I'm going to just do 250 at a time and just let that trickle over. How's our sewing machines? It's rising with the amount we've got in store here. And it's rising here, so we have fixed our sewing machine issue.